Hi guys, Trinity here. Happy Halloween, Samhain. Okay, so today's video, thank you for watching, excuse me. Today's video is going to be about Oracle decks. My Oracle decks. Now, before I did not have a lot of Oracle decks, and the reason why is I simply did not really have enough to even bother showing you. I started off buying tarot and getting accustomed to the tarot system. Now, I really like the RWS, and I've kind of stuck with that. At the same time, I have found Oracle to be very useful. Each Oracle is individual and generally has its own theme. And whatever that theme is, you don't necessarily have to go off of that energy. Like, so for example, let's say you need to know what energy to work with at a time of grief, and you're not certain what would be the best. I might then reach for the Gods and Titans Oracle, because that Oracle will have energies that are around you and that what you may need to insert into your daily program or lifestyle to get the benefits out of it that you may want. So let me show you some of my Oracle decks. I began using them as clarifiers when I do a tarot reading, and I find that they work very well. But as I said, you're going to want to pick and choose what you want to use that day. So to start off, this was one of the first Oracle decks that I bought, and it was Krystal reading cards, and it is considered an Oracle. Now, it has your, in case you're wondering, magnetic flip box. It's a little smaller than usual. The cards came like this. I can't remember if they were in plastic or not, but this box, this is the book, which is a nice size book, but my concern was the way the box and the cards were. When I opened it, there was nothing to keep them from rattling around, but I had a lot of luck with mine. It was fine. They weren't terribly beat up or anything. Anyway, you get a nice chunky book, you know, with these. I believe that they give you, they give you full pictures, but not in color. Okay, and the books are, you know, they tell you about each Oracle deck. We're not going to go over all the books and everything like that, but what we will do, this is the backs of the cards. These are just basically what crystals would be good for you to work with. Or the energies of this crystal may describe what you're going through at the time, what you've been through. There's a lot of different crystals in here, but I don't really use these that much. So honestly, I was thinking of putting these up for trade. They're really, when you go through the book, it will tell you a lot about the crystals, and it's a good way to learn about crystals and their benefits, their healing benefits and properties. It really, really is. I'm pretty good with crystals. I don't know all of these. There are, oh God, there are so many crystals in the world. It's hard to memorize all of them in their meanings, so most of the important ones I know. But anyway, that being said, that is the Krystal reading cards. So that is my first Oracle deck that I own. My next Oracle deck that I reached out for, sorry guys, I got to slide over, and I bought, was the Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle. which I know I have showed you guys before. These are the backs. They came with, where's the book? A decent sized book that I got out and I don't know what I did with. No matter. They came with a nice sized book. The artwork on these cards are fantastic. They write something across the bottom and it'll have a name and a number. So that's what you're going to look up in your book. They're exquisite. The artwork is so gorgeous, and I've done readings for myself and other people with these cards, with just these cards, and they're so accurate, it's unreal. But I've also used them as clarifiers. So anyway, that would be the Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle. A lot of people have this oracle, so the next one that I got, and I got a nice full-size book with this oracle deck, like a full-size, like a tarot, is the Fairy Ring Oracle. I love the backs on these. I love that these shuffle really well. They're, up top you're going to have, like this would be 3. And it's called the Bogart. Now, these are very different. Like, instead of earth, air, water, these go by seasons. So you kind of got to read the book really well on this oracle deck. If you really want to get into, like, what season this represents, which is around the rim here. And then it tells you a little bit about the character in the card and what that character represents. There's some really cool cards in here, but they're not my favorite oracle. I don't really work with them like I did in the beginning. The next deck oracle that I went out and got and fell in love with, and guys want me to use this deck a lot, is the Gods and Titans Oracle. Now, this is the one I was talking about. There is history on each one of these gods and titans. The artwork is fantastic. I think Stacy DeMarco did these. And like I said, when you're doing a reading for a guy, they really enjoy these because, once again, can tell you the energy you're surrounded by or events that have occurred that were desirable or undesirable, energies you need to work with. Whoops, I'm sorry. So these are really, really cool cards, and these I've used a lot. These and my Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle I probably used, I would say, the most. Okay, no, the Raven's Wand too. Then I grabbed this oracle deck, Aries Zodiac Oracle. These boxes are all really nice, by the way. Again, nice, chunky little book, okay? This oracle deck has my favorite backs, except for the Oracle Visions. I love this friggin' moon. I love this back. It looks like wings. It's really, really awesome. I love the Zodiac signs. This Oracle deck has a lot to do with astrology. It's a different deck. It's one that you kind of want to read the book. There's not a lot of cards. I think there's like 35 or 40. You have to look at the book. But they're beautiful. They're great if you know what you're doing when it comes to astrology. You want to really, as I said, read up on that. Okay. Next deck, The Whispers of Lord Ganesha. I have a thing for Ganesh. I just love Ganesh. I have a whole altar in my dining room, living room, that is dedicated to Ganesh. So these are the backs, and for those of you who don't know, Ganesh is also in that Gods and Titans oracle I just showed you. Ganesh is the remover, or some people say Ganesha, which would be the female version. Ganesh is the male version. He is the remover of obstacles. I love how they do the chakra colors. These cards are just really stunning. They're great for meditation. So that is the Whispers of Lord Ganesh. Now, after I had gotten all these, this one, the Raven's Wand Oracle, caught me more than any Oracle deck I have ever known. I know I did a walkthrough and a review on these, but I love these friggin' backs so much. I can't stand it. I love these borderless cards, and they just put a phrase or a name on the bottom. Not distracting. You know, they don't have a whole paragraph under there. You know, so you can really kind of climb into the imagery. Put yourself there and hear what they're saying to you. These cards are just awesome. I've showed them before. This is an excellent oracle. Okay. Raven's Wand Oracle. So, that is right up there with my all-time favorite. The next one, a lot of you know and have seen. Time and time again, it's the Oracle of Visions by Circo Marchetti. Now, his has a very nice book. Thick book, right? Again, I love jesters. So, every time I see one of his decks, this looks exactly like the Jester on my Grand Lux deck, which I love. His backs, he's got like this Victorian, I don't know, like medieval kind of artwork that I just really love. I did get one of his other decks when I was in Salem that I didn't care for. And it doesn't even matter which one it was, but it was a tarot deck, and I don't know, there was too much darkness in it and not enough character. I didn't like it as much, but I kept seeing this on YouTube, Oracle Visions, and I kept thinking, those cards are really interesting looking. So I started looking at walkthroughs, and I didn't even get through the entire walkthrough when I was like sold. As soon as I see, I'm not going to go out of my way to get it, but I love this card. But if it is in my face and I go somewhere and I see it, I'm going to grab it. Lo and behold, I went to my friend's metaphysical shop and there it was on the shelf. I said, oh, I'm not leaving the store without it because it was meant to be. Now this Oracle deck, what's interesting about this one, because a lot of people love this deck. What's interesting about this deck is they did put a number so you can refer to the book and read what his rendition of what he sees in the card, how he created it. But it's not the end-all, be-all to definitions. If you choose to look at the card, you can use your intuition, and he asks that you see what the card says to you. That way, we're not being distracted by phrases on the cards and it kind of giving you a hint to what the card is saying, which could kick off your objective mind. I'm not saying that all Oracle decks do that to everybody. I'm just saying sometimes it can. It can be distracting and you may not, for some people. Other people, it's fine. It doesn't bother them. These cards are so gorgeous, and I like the idea that if I don't want to sit there and look at the definition because I want to fire off my intuition, there's nothing there to stop me or distract me. There's no barriers. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get out of this light, guys. Anyway, this is the Oracle of Visions. So, that being said, I like to use oracles for like clarifiers. But sometimes I will do an entire tarot reading for somebody using just an oracle. Nice box, by the way. I have one more thing to show you. Okay? Now, this was a little bit of a surprise. A while ago, I went to my friend's metaphysical shop, and she talked me into getting these. She's like, oh, you're going to love these. I have the smaller version and this other version. This is the new version. So these are magical spell cards. And they're kind of like an oracle. They're big like an oracle. But, first of all, I love the finish on them. This is like a silk frigging finish, okay? And the backs are all different. You got like that back. You got that back. They're all really, really cool. Isn't that cool? And then this side, so the idea is, like what I've done, it tells you in the book you can do this. You take out your cards and you shuffle them. There's a little process. It runs you through and you shuffle them. And whatever you need, whatever at that moment that you need, say it's harmony. You wind up, I forget if you make 3 piles. You can do whatever you want, honestly. You can make your own 3 piles and pick the card out of there. You can do what I'm doing and wait for one to fall. You pick it up. You read what it says. And you do it. Now, here we go. Knowledge. Okay? So, see what it says on the bottom? You go to the page on the number on the top, and it'll probably give you a spell to do to bring you knowledge. And it'll tell you, use these coins, use this, you need this. It's really, really kind of cool. So I've done some of these spells on here, and they work. They're really cool. So, who makes these? Where's the box? Oh, these are a Blue Angel production. Blue Angel Publishing. Blah. Can't talk. But, yeah, again, these are magical spell cards. They're really, really cool. But the Oracle decks, as I said, guys, I really, really enjoy those. But I use them, like I said, usually as clarifiers. I will generally reach for a tarot deck first. But there are times where if I feel like somebody needs a softer touch, or I'm going to get better info out of an Oracle deck, I'm going to reach for the Oracle deck. So, anyhow, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thank you again for watching. I appreciate it. And I will be doing more videos soon on tarot and whatever else shoots me fancy. Alright, I'll see you soon, guys. If you like my videos, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.